Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Force here with some more Hearthstone. It's been quite a while, I know, but we are back and ready to kick things into action. Now if you don't know, last week there was a complete reset of the beta in which all of your progress and all of the cards you had unlocked was reset. And in that process, I ended up getting back a lot of gold. So I'm going to use some of that gold right now here in this video to unlock a bunch of packs and open them up, because I heard people like to watch that thing. For some reason, you guys like to see people open packs? Well, then that's what we're gonna do here. Let's go ahead and open up 50 packs. That is the maximum that I can buy at any one purchase. So let's buy them, purchase complete. Because once again, I've got plenty of gold. Let's open these bad boys up, see if we get anything good. I know quite a few cards were changed, so it'll be interesting to see some of those here in this process. Let's go ahead and check out this first pack. See what we get. Got a Force of Nature as the epic card. Very, very nice Druid card. Also have a Flare, a nice utility card there for the Hunter. A Druid Wrath spell, Demon Fire from the Warlock, and an Iron Beak Owl. Very strong early game creature with that battle cry of the Silence. I don't think I'll be reading through every single card because there are 50 packs here after all. At the very least, we'll focus on the rare, epics, and legendaries. Second pack, we ended up with an Alarmo bot. Not a huge fan of that. Looks like this hasn't changed. It's 3 resource for an 0/3, and at the start of your turn you get to swap this minion with a random one in your hand. So there's 2 reasons I don't like it. Number 1, it's only an 0/3, pretty easy creature for your opponent to kill, and it's also a random selection. So unless you only have 1 creature in your hand that you know you want to drop, it's kind of tough. I mean, it'll be a good case if you can get in and play with a Taunter to protect it, and you know your opponent doesn't have any direct damage spells, and then later in the game, when you do only have that 1 creature in your hand, you can guarantee that swap, but I don't know, not my favorite thing in the world. It's not that terrible, though. Also got a Fork Lightning, Eviscerate, Noble Sacrifice, and a Harvest Golem. Very cool. Let's go on to pack number 3. I'll probably lose track, so I'll stop saying the numbers of packs we are on. All right. Mind Control Tech, 3 lands for a 3/3. Battle Cry, if your opponent has 4 or more minions, take control of one of them at random. That's okay. Perdition's Blade, very, very nice. Rogue card. Very nice rogue card. I like that. Yeah, that's good. It's good stuff. All right, next pack. They nerfed the rogue significantly though, so some of these rogue cards that we'll be seeing used to be really good, not so much anymore. Ended up with a Kidnapper here, which allows us to combo and return a minion to its owner's hand. It's okay. Also have an upgrade, that nice warrior weapon pump up. Warrior got a buff, Rogue got nerfed, Druid got nerfed, and then we saw buffs to warriors and priests. And yeah, I think that's basically the overall gist of the balancing that took place. Siphon Soul, destroy a minion, restore 3 health to your Warlock. Nice Blood Imp, I like that a lot. Dread Corsairs, it's good on some decks. And then Eviscerate, of course, glorious card. Come on, I'm hoping for some really baller stuff though. Nourish, pretty good. Pretty good. It's a pretty good card. It's gain 2 mana crystals or draw 3 cards. It's actually, it's more than pretty good. That's something that I've played in quite a few Druid decks that I have. Nice Circle of Healing there. Inner Fire, I enjoy that. Dust Devil, super risky card. Power Overwhelming, so nice in Warlock aggro decks. So very nice. So very, very, very nice. Okay, got a Light Spawn. I know that he got a buff. He used to be 0/4, he's now an 0/5. Let's take a look here. Earth Shock. And the rare is the Ancient Mage. Not terrible. I haven't seen it in, I mean, obviously, you know, this is going in a spell power deck, obviously. But I don't even know that I've seen a ton of those played in spell power decks, personally. Just from my experience. You know, my experience may vary from what you've experienced. All right, yeah, Imp Master. That's a good, solid rare to have. Where's up with all these? I need some epics and legendaries, though. Seriously, dude. Where are they? Come on, we're almost through our first 10 packs, and I'm not seeing many. There's an epic, a Mind Games. Put a copy of a random minion from your opponent's deck into the battlefield. It's actually that's a pretty solid card. And then another Priest rare card here. Well, yeah, rare. Epic. Gain control of an enemy minion with 3 or less and attack until the end of this turn. So this is really cool because you can take a creature and then use it to kill kill itself against one of your opponent's other creatures, and ideally get a 2-creature trade-off there. So it could potentially be kill 2 creatures for 4, which is really good if it actually works out that way. Very, very good indeed. Okay, here's our 10th pack opening. And the rare is a counterspell. It's a secret card for the mage. When your opponent casts a spell, counter it. Secrets like this are so straight. Man, this is something that I sort of don't like about Hearthstone compared to Magic. It's like you don't have control over... Secrets are basically what work as instant spells in this game, but in Magic you have control over, for example, a counterspell, you would have control over what you counter. So if your opponent plays a spell, you could choose, okay, this is something that I'd like to counter. But this one, it's just the first thing that triggers it, is how it... I understand it's a different mechanic, it's a different functionality, but, you know, they don't do instant speed because they don't want people doing stuff during their opponent's turn for the sake of trying to speed up the process of these games and not make them take so long, you know? But it also, you know, sorts of gets rid of some of the strategy, if you will. Ravenhold Assassin, not a bad card. It is a 7/5 with the stealth, which is nice, but it's a very heavy drop at 7 resource as well. I could see someone running one of those in the deck. I don't know that sort of card I'd play with 2 of, and ooh, yes, Illidan's Storm Rage, so good. 7/5 for 6. Whenever you play a card, any card, a spell or a minion, you get to throw a 2/1 Flame of Azzinoth in play. I love it. Look, I just got a freaking message from, that's Trump, my friends. That is good old Trump. All right, Illidan's Storm Rage. Oh, it's so good. It is such a good card. All right, we also got the Sunwalker, which is very, very good as well. Very, very good indeed. All right, let's take a look here. Next pack opening up. We got a Savagery. Deal damage equal to your hero's attack to a minion. I really like that. Is that a brand new card? I don't remember that card in the past. I could be wrong though. I certainly never played with that in the past. I don't remember that. I could be really stupid. Someone might be yelling at me right now, but I don't remember that card pre-wipe. Sorcerer's Apprentice. Nice, but received a nerf. Used to be 2 less cost, now it's only 1 less, so not as good as it used to be. Not as good as it used to be. It was pretty overpowered in the past. Nourish, I like it. Young Priestess, it's okay. Very easy to pick off, but if you can protect it, every turn you get a +1 health to one of your friendly minions. So if you can protect that, it is very, very nice, but it's, again, very easy to pick up. Love the Blood Imp, really awesome card. Cold Blood, obviously good. Farseer, not too shabby either. Come on, legendaries. I'm aching for some bacon. What is that from? So I remember that from somewhere. Explosive Shots, good card. 5 damage to a single minion, and then 2 damage to adjacent ones. And then beyond that, Bloodsail Raiders, okay. Explosive Trap is obviously good as well. Explosive Trap, Explosive Shot, Silence, nice. And Arathi, Weaponsmith, it's good. It's decent. It is decent, I'll say that. Also, keep in mind, when I'm talking about these cards, I'm talking primarily about their presence in Constructed, which is sort of my preferred playstyle. Nice, love the Murloc deck, and we got the Murloc War Leader, also a nice summoning portal. Doesn't look like that has changed. And the Ancient Brewmaster, which I do quite enjoy as well. Can be good to combo some other creatures with Battlecry, get them back in your hand. Kind of hate the Mad Bomber. There's too much RNG with that thing. Not knowing where that damage is going can be terrifying. Really can be. Alright, let's take a look here. Angry Chicken, pretty much hate it. The only use I've ever thought of for this card is, you know, you play it in a priest deck, pump up its health, and then trigger the Enrage, but then someone drops a Silence and you've wasted, what, a good 2 or 3 cards to pump up its health and then some other way to deal damage to it to trigger its Enrage. Like, that's a lot of, I don't know, it's a lot of, it's not good. I like Cult Master better than I like Angry Chicken. I think Cult Master is probably a better card. Just saying. I'm just saying. Let's take a look here. Next up, we have got Master Swordsmith. At the end of your turn, give another random friendly minion +1 attack. So sort of like the Armor Smith, except this is attack as opposed to damage. And I like this one a little bit better because of the more health that it has. You see it's got that +3 health. Makes it likely that it's gonna stay in play, survive longer, basically. Defies Ringleader, not as good as it used to be. If you recall, it used to be 2 for a 2/3 that drops a 2/1 into play. Now it's 2 for a 2/2, so it's easier to kill this base creature. Easier than it was in the past. So it's Demon, power overwhelming, enjoy that as well. Let's open up another pack. God, what do we got? 50 packs is so many. This video is gonna be pretty lengthy. Yeah, another Ringleader. Violet Teacher, this is good. It's decent. It can work. It can, let me think, something like this. I mean, so you talk about the Knife Juggler, you know? Get a lot, you drop down the Violet Teacher with a Knife Juggler in play, you get a trigger, you cast, so then you just cast a bunch of spells, and every time that one of those 1/1 tokens come into play, that Knife Juggler is awesome. Spellbreaker, nice, like the Silence, Silverhand Knight, pretty good too. 4/4 base creature, plus you get a 2/2 token in play as well, which is really nice to have. Any of those creatures that summon other creatures are so valuable. Can be so valuable. Leper Gnome, solid card early on, Misdirection. Whenever a character attacks your hero, instead he attacks another random character. It's RNG, you know, you never know. It could end up popping off one of your creatures as a result of this. Opponent attacks you with something, Misdirection pops it to one of your, because it's another random character. It's not enemy necessarily, at least it doesn't say it that. And I'm pretty sure I've seen a Misdirection hit my own creatures before, which was terribly disappointing. Really sad day when that happens. A Kidnapper, meh. Again, I just think it's an okay card. Forked Lightning, Soul of the Forest. This card is amazing. It is so good, and Argent Commander is also very, very solid. Template Force are not bad. 6 lands for 6/6, decent, and then that Battle Cry of +3 health. It suffices. It suffices. Let's see here. Got a Golden Blizzard. Also Golden Windfall. I usually don't care about golden cards. Like, basically, if I get 2 other Blizzards, I'll probably just disenchant the golden card and use that dust to get some more stuff. You know, my goal is just to get a full play set of everything, right? That's the goal. Double a minion's attack. Heyo. Pretty solid, huh? Cost 5, yes, but that could really be terrifying. Throw that on a Wind Fury creature, you're looking at 16 damage in that turn. So where you go, turn 5 with a coin Harpy, next turn play a Blessed Champion on that, hit for 16. Whoa, what? Yeah, exactly. Kind of terrifying. Could be kind of terrifying. We are getting about halfway through now, and still hoping for some legendaries. Love Acolyte of Pain, the card is unbelievable. Sunwalker, very solid, nice early game, and Leper Gnome, that's decent. Freezing Trap, decent. Acolyte of Pain is such a good card. Such a good card, oh. It is so good, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So many decks that it works just very well in. And if you can, like, there have been a lot of games where I've been able to get 3 draws off of that one card, which is so nice. And plus, it's a creature you use to pick off 1/1s and stuff and get the draws from it and all those wonderful things. Typically, I get at least 2 draws off of it. Alarmabot, once again, I think that's just okay. Don't really like Shield Bearer at all. Ice Lance, Urshock is good. I like the Silence. Silence primarily the 1 damage, you know. It's you know, I'd say that's actually a mediocre card. Urshock. The Silence is amazing. But you know, think about the other cards you could also have in your deck. Mana Worm, which I believe got nerfed. I think. Maybe not. The Cold Oracle. Each player draws 2 cards. Nice Murloc card. Murloc deck. Flesh-Eating Ghoul. Whenever minion dies, gain +1 attack. Yes, indeed. That used to be a rare, though. It is no longer a rare. It used to be a rare. That's interesting. I guess I wasn't seeing a lot of people play with it. I had a couple of decks with the Flesh-Eating Ghoul that I liked, but another Master Swordsmith, Perdition's Blade, good. Archer Protector, awesome card. Betrayal, Cold Blood, Rogues got nerfed so hard. I'm just gonna be really interested to see what their prevalence is on the ladder now. Okay, let's take a look here. What was our rare? The Soul Priest. Your cards and powers that restore health now deal damage instead. So turning your 2 health a turn to 2 damage a turn with the Soul Priest. And any of your healing spells now do damage, which makes it pretty cool. Forked Lightning, yeah, not bad. Lightning Bolt. Call Master, enjoy that. It's just so weak though with the, health-wise, I mean, it's so easy to pick off. But if you can have it live and then do some creature trading, you're gonna draw a ton of cards. Hey, what is this? Another Illidan Storm Rage? Oh, what am I doing? Well, first of all, I can't do anything with 2 of them. Because you can only have... What am I doing with 2 Illidan Storm Rages? Oh, that is silly. That is silliness. That is amazing. Illidan Storm Rage times 2. Oh, I love it. I love it. We're gonna have to build a deck around that beast now, huh? I think he's the only legendary I've gotten so far in this entire pack opening, though. This has actually been kind of abysmal in terms of my legendary count. A Blizzard, a solid Cult Master, Naga, Urshock, Bloodsail Raider. Saw that though. Saw the Bloodsail Raider in Trump's deck, in Trump's Rogue Control deck, which changes quite a bit now. The Twilight Drake is not nearly as good as it used to be. That got nerfed. So another rare Cold Light Seer. Murloc card, a Priestess of Elune, it's okay. Arch and Protector, really like it. You see that working in some decks. And another Freezing Trap there for the Hunters. 20 more packs to go, guys. Thanks for sticking with me here through this. It's exciting stuff. All right, Pint-Sized Summoner, nerfed once again. Makes me sad. Loot Hoarder, like it. Light Spawn got that nice buff. Young Dragonhawk, it can work in some decks if it survives that first turn and you've got a pump up for damage on turn 2. Then it can be really awesome. I just feel like a lot of times it doesn't survive that first turn. And if you end up playing against a mage or a rogue or a druid, then it's guaranteed not to survive that first turn. Because at worst case scenario for your opponent, they end up dropping a coin to take it out, knowing that you might have pump ups for it. Which isn't ideal, but hey, you know what? It's better than the potential outcome. Got a counter spell. Okay, again, meh, RNG. You don't know what it's gonna counter. Doesn't make me too happy about it. Personally. And, oh, King Crush. Like it. 8/8 charge is what makes it pretty solid. And this will be a nice card to throw into a Beast Hunter deck, you know what I'm saying? Faceless Manipulator, love it. You can copy a minion, either one of your own or your opponent's. Wrath. Did this get changed? Deal 3 damage to a minion or 1 damage to draw a card. No, I think that's the same. Fairy Dragon, okay. It's good. I mean, it's good. It's good. Not the fact that it can't be targeted makes it pretty okay. And then the SI7 agent, which is nice too, because they got the combo of 2 damage. Plus, it's just a 3 for a 3/3, which makes it a pretty beefy creature. Got a Raging Worgen Golden. Unleash the Hounds. Nice. Abomination is the rare card, which is very good. Very, very solid card. Lots of decks can synergize well with that. Nice taunts plus the mass damage, 2 across the board. And another Abomination. There's my second one. There you go. I love it. Cruel Taskmaster, cool for Enraged Warrior decks, which I've sort of had. I've had trouble. I'm gonna try to find a good warrior deck build. I guess actually the last deck I spotlighted on the channel was a warrior deck. 2 Stormforge Axes, that's all I need. And a nice Blade Flurry, and a Secret Keeper. Secret Mage deck is a thing. I don't know how good it is necessarily, but it's a thing. You could do that, try it out, have some fun. Battle Rage, draw a card for each damaged character. Did that used to be minion? I think that used to be minion. I've only skimmed the patch notes. I haven't spent much time with it, but I think that used to be minion, so I think Battle Rage is now better. At the very least, if you're looking at mid-game, you're gonna get at least 2 cards for yourself and your opponent being damaged, most likely, plus any of the damaged minions in play. That's actually a nice buff. I'm now positive that used to be minions and it is now character. That is a nice buff. You're pretty much, again, mid-game, going to guaranteed get at least 2 more cards than you would have in the past. That's nice. That's nice. I'm really gonna have to start re-looking at some warrior builds. See if I can show you guys some good decks. Bloodsail Corsair, not really a fan of that card. I don't know. I just not really feeling it, you know? There's so many better weapon, anti-weapon things. I mean, yes, you talk about a potential pirate deck, but I haven't seen any pirate-specific decks really do that well. I've seen some decks with pirates in them, but I haven't seen them, like, you know, shine, if you will. That's all I'm saying there. That's all I'm saying. All right, we got 11 more packs here. We're starting with number 11. Master Swordsmith again. Okay. Power of the Wild, really like that card. Pump up your minions across the board, +1/+1, or get a 3/2 Panther for 2. Makes it good, man. Makes it a pretty decent card. I really like Druids too. Maybe it's because they were so overpowered. And number 10, Abomination. That is an extra disenchantable Abomination. Abusive Sergeant, that's good. And number 9. Let's take a look. What is it going to be? Gladiator's Longbow. Nice. It's a 5/2 for 7. Very expensive for a 5/2 weapon, but your hero is immune while attacking. This pretty much the use case here is you're picking off opponent's creatures and you take no damage in the process because your hero is immune. Soul of the Forest, amazing Druid card. And I talked about those guys over there too. Just an amazing Druid card. And hey, yeah, it's not bad. Eaglehorn Bow. You play with a secret heavy hunter deck. It's a 3/2 weapon that can just keep staying alive. It gets +1 durability whenever a secret is revealed. There is the nerfed Ringleader, another Fork Lightning, Farseer, and the Flame Imp. So good. 1 land for a 3/2. It does deal 2 damage to your hero, but that's a turn 1 3/2 that you could drop. Now envision this. Opening hand 2, you get the extra card. You drop the coin in your first turn. You have 2 3/2s in play. That is terrifying for your opponent. That is going to be something tough for them to deal with just 2 crystals on the next turn. You do take 4 damage, but you're looking at potentially swinging for 6 the turn after. And then if you get any more beyond that first 6 swing, definitely was worth it. Sunfury Protector, they nerfed it. Used to pump up all of your minions when it dropped into play with Taunt. Now it just does adjacent minions. So it's like a weaker version of the other one. Because the other one also gives your minions +1/+1, but I don't know how I feel about that. Was it really that overpowered before? I mean, it was good, but was it that overpowered? I guess some could argue yes, I don't know. I don't know, tough to call, tough to call. We got Slam, Freezing Trap, there we go. Now on to number 6. Number 6, come on, we need some more legendaries up in this beast. This has actually been a pretty bad, wait a second. Battlecry, destroy minions on either side of this minion. Hey, he got a new picture. That is not the same. It used to be a Voidwalker. Now it's a multi-headed beast. Okay. So good card regardless. I always like that. I think it's definitely got some good uses. Looking at a power overwhelming turn, you swing with a power overwhelming, and instead of losing that creature, you end up, that's so funny, because they do that glow thing, huh? They do show you ahead of time. We got the Young Priestess again. I don't know. Don't like it quite. I'm sorry, I called that thing the Armorsmith before. It's the Young Priestess that does that. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, Lightning Storm as the rare and an equality. Equality plus Consecration equals lulls. That's a 6-mana board clear right there. Very nice to have, very nice to have. And Lightning Storm, it's good. It's a good Shaman card. Overload is a scary thing to force upon yourself. Number 3! And a Murloc Tidecaller, golden. Pretty solid. That's a nice Murloc decks are fun. I think that's gonna be one of the first things. Hey, look at that! We've acquired every Murloc and we've got old Murk-Eye. I can dig it. Looks like a Murloc deck will be one of the first ones I rebuild, huh? Got the Holy Fire here, deals 5 damage, restore 5 health to your hero. Yeah, cool. And number 1. Let's see what we get, my friends. Last pack of the opening. Lightspawn, Frothing Berserker,
Golden Comet,
Battle Rage Golden, and Scavenging Hyena, which is a good card, but sort of depressing that I didn't get as many baller legendaries as I would have liked. Although, to be fair, let's just go to the Mighty. This is the first round of packs I've opened up, if you couldn't tell. Let's go and check out the star of the show. Old Merc guy is nice. But how about this guy, huh? How about that Golden Illidan Storm Rage? Oh my. That is terrifying and awesome. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. This has been Force opening 50 packs. We'll probably do a couple more of these videos. I think I might just sit on my gold. I'm gonna do some arenas, but I like constructed more. I like the constructed format. I always preferred it to drafting and Magic. And I think I'll probably just use this gold to buy more boosters and get my full playsets rolling. It's probably my game plan. All right, well, thank you so much. I still need to even finish. I haven't even finished unlocking all the decks. Again, I just started getting back into this. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Force opening 50 packs. Stay tuned in the future for some more of these and some more Hearthstone videos as we're gonna start taking a look at some new builds post this most recent beta patch. That was fun. All right, take it easy, guys. See you next time. Keep watching and keep owning. The Void Terror new picture is kind of cool. I like Shadow Flame. Hellfire's good. Such a good card. I like it. What else we got here? We didn't get really much for the Warrior. Oh wait, where's our King Crush? Let me see that guy. That guy was awesome. Hunter. Look at him, huh? Sexy.